Salutations, everybody! Welcome on in! I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a wonderful... I mayhaps have forgotten a single piece of software. Bear with me! Bear with me! Look, I was stuck cooking literally for an hour straight. Blame Kalani. Blame her. She told me to make a weird recipe that I didn't, that was not already pre-prepped. Blame her. I had nothing to do with not being ready.
Time for pass to refund all points.
No. And I'll tell you why. Give me a second. Give me like a little bit more. Hold on. Oh my god, this is taking forever to load. Nobody used their channel points. There is nothing to be refunded. No channel points were used. You said you made the mistake, so... Yeah, but you could easily just do the kill or the ugly. You can do that right now. Nothing's stopping you. Aye! Rude. No channel points were used. Nothing was taken from you. There's nothing to refund. Oh, hi, Mark.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting.
Yeah?
This is awful in every way.
Yeah, you don't say.
I would. But I legally can't.
Uh-huh.
But I've considered it. Ah! Good God! It's hideous. But beautiful in an ugly way. But mostly hideous.
You don't say. Okay, goodbye, Mark. Alright, hold on. I gotta fix my positioning. Am I too far off to the side? Oh, well. OBS. I think I need to shift myself just a tad to... your guys is right. My... left. About here. Alrighty, anyways, hello everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I hope you're all having a fantastic Wednesday. Oh, my lord. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome in, Dragonfly. Welcome in, Taz. Welcome in, Nikki. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Sorry, Taz, that I didn't... It was literally booting up when you redeemed first and daily. It was literally still stuck logging in. I should have waited to hit the go live button after, but mistakes had already been made. And you've already been not reprimanded. You didn't get reprimanded. I did not reprimand you. Retribute? No. No. I don't know. Soda Kane is currently confused by the mating calls of the tree frogs. Oh, hi, Rabbit! How is Soda Kane doing? Aside from being confused from potential tree frogs or ass ripping. Because I don't know about you, but my dad literally calls farts, you know, frogs croaking. I'm doing well as I can be, considering that I'm going to... Ooh! Are you participating or are you watching? I gave the tokens compensate! Thank you! Compensate! Compensate is what I made. Or meant. God, every day that goes further, it feels like my English deteriorates just that much more. Watching? Hell yeah, I'm no performer. Hey, look, you know, you could be and I would never know. But hell yeah, I hope the concert's nice. He's a happy boy currently in the front yard trying to figure out what's wait, oh my god, why can I not English? Making the weird noise. Okay, so it's not ass ripping, got it. Can't compensate a bit. Yes, I did that. Words are hard. Words are hard.
Oh, Dragonflythamus, you're always after something elusive. The forbidden string is a tale as old as this tavern itself. But I'll tell you, it ain't here, and I don't know where to find it. Now bugger off with your riddles.
No candy. Nope, actual tree frogs. Look, my dad would always fart and then say, "Man, do you hear the frogs croaking?" So don't blame me, you blame my father. It's been raining here for weeks. We're infested with the little buggers. I love frogs. Okay, correction. I love the little frogs. The teeny weeny baby frogs. The ones that just became frogs. They're so goddamn adorable. Less so when they kind of get bigger, but Isn't a performer? Nikki isn't a performer, and neither is... Dude, that's mean! Why would you say that? That is what rude. Taz, rude. I should strip you of your points. Or your tokens. I'd rather a tree frog infestation than bugs, though. Fair. Oh my god. Or no. I did that. There is no oh my god. I'd rather a tree frog... Oh no, there is oh my god. I read the wrong line! They are so cute when they're... I know they're fucking adorable! So goddamn cute. I would hold an entire terrarium if I could keep them that size. Well, hi, Ogawa. Is it not on cooldown? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Ogawa.
You choose, princess.
Okay, that's just rude.
Who killed Oz?
That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. Why? 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 What did I do to deserve that?
Would you like to be the princess this time?
No, I don't want to be the princess. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not a year from now. Never. Really? Why? 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 How's the game go? We just started. 10 stream streak. Let's go, Remy. Heck yeah. Was that necessary? I don't think so. Spin me right round like a record player, right round. Got good news for you, Paz. Am I a millionaire? Am I a trillionaire? Am I a billionaire? Am I a billion trillion? Ay! Rude, VGen. Rude. Is Sutter Kane getting a new outfit?
I was looking alien!
There's no aliens! Where's the bit from? It sounds really familiar. It's DuckTales, the video game, not the show. The video game. Give me a second. I think it's like Moon something. YouTube.com. DuckTales Moon. Okay, I think it's just DuckTales Moon theme. Yeah, just DuckTales Moon. Hey, why are we licking me? Rude. Get out of here. Yeah, it's just DuckTales Moon theme. Rude. Why? What did I do to deserve this? Ah, that's why. Probably been 20 years since I heard it. Yeah, don't remind me. God, I'm old. DuckTales. Ooh. Yes, but that's not my good news. Sutter Kane not having a new outfit? It's not good news for you? Twitch updated something and now there's a page 2 for Stream Streak? There's a page... Wait, what? Huh? I'm cleaning the drool. What drool? DuckTales, ooh. Tales of Do-Dad, Do Good and Bad Luck Tales, ooh. We'll get to see the good news in Discord. Oh, is it in the Discord right now? Oh my god, he's adorable! Well, it's adorable. It's adorable. I don't know if it's a he or she.
Restart.
Oh, that's fucking adorable.
Restart.
No, we're not restarting.
To restart.
We're not restarting, VGen. No. No. Oh my god, not even the size of a quarter! Or a dime! A dime! A dime! I can read, shut up. Aww. It's so fucking adorable. Toilet 60. No, we're not. No, no Toilet 64. That's not a thing. Is it considered the smallest vertebrae on Earth? Really? You learn something new every day, I guess. Did I get everything? I guess I did. Danger, what's behind you? There's a stranger out to find you. DuckTales, ooh. I know my singing's atrocious, so you'll have to forgive me.
On it. Done.
Hi, Largo.
Please, please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davic's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please, I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davic where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
What are you talking about?
You mean you're not here to kill me?
I could be.
Well, I thought you were one of Davic's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want?
A hi, Stoner. Oh, maybe I could help your problem. What,
bloody
really?
hell.
Really, Stoner?
That Bardal Flop Pass is at it again. Hey, I swear he couldn't carry a tune if it had handles. Let me handle this. Oi, Pazuah. Thou art
So
as loathsome as a toad, and your voice doth grate upon
oh
mine
my
ears,
God,
like the screech of a banshee. Give us some peace, will ya?
I don't care, VGen, if Leon asked me nicely.
I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davic money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man.
Well, I'm not dead. Why are we licking me? What did I do? You're safe. I'm not gonna rat you out.
Thank you. You've saved my life. At least until one of Davic's bounty hunters finds me.
However, I am gonna browse in your footlocker. Petition to rename. I'm assuming. Hey, rude! Why? Petition to rename everything chaos to Brain Rot Special. No, because some people here are too old to really understand what brain rot truly is. We already have one of those. What do you mean we already have one of those? I found a spoon at work today. It looks cute, black with red markings on its butt. I'm a pet it. A Black Widow? Question mark? Really? Really, Euroblob? Really? Hi, Alcatron. I'm not a lady. I know what I look like. It's not a thing. Not saving the galaxy. No. Hey, question for you, Euro Blob, because you are into traditional TTRPGs. Have you ever played the, not KOTOR, although KOTOR is based off it. Did you ever play the Star Wars RPG, not the one by Fantasy Flight either? Oh, you're restarting your 3-stream streak, Stoner, after you lost it? Yes, man. What do you mean, yes, man? I'm a dude. I'm a guy. There goes a print. B-Dog? I am not a goddamn princess. I'm a dude. I'm a man. I know I don't look it, but I fucking assure you, I have testicles. I'm a guy.
Only tough people last.
I'm a guy.
Don't lie to me, boy.
I'm not lying. Which one?
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Not a fuzzy little man Peach. That's not a thing. You're having testicles? Why? Edge of Empire? No, I think it's just, hold on, maybe, actually, maybe. Star Wars RPG. No, not the Fantasy Flight. Is this no? Edge of the Empire is Fantasy Flight, so it's not that one. And is that the one that you said? Which one?
Hello,
There are
wonderful
4
viewers.
RPGs I could
Type.
think of.
Socials
It'd be
to find
right
me in
before
other
the Fantasy
places on the
Flight one
net.
never came out.
Thanks again for watching.
Then why are you wearing a princess model? Hey! Rude, I'm trying to read chat. Fuck you, Stoner. What do you mean don't sound it either? I'm a dude. I assure you. Sounds like an emotional, pretty. I'm not a fucking princess. My daughter loves the song. The theme song comes from. Oh, Sophia the First. I hate that they made that too. Not that, but the other that. As becoming an old Greg, you just watch out for his. I don't have a mangina. Man's dressed like a what the fuck? I'm not Chris Chan. I don't even want to be this. I just want to be my normal self. Okay, fuck you.
Fuck you! I'm a princess! Fuck you! I deserve to be treated like royalty! I'm special and great, and I hereby banish you from my kingdom for eternity!
Rude. Your mom looking delicious, me Chan? Mr. Chan? What the fuck did I just read? Nani? Paz? What did you do to your pans? What do you mean, what the fuck did I do to my pans?
That
Not a fucking princess? So does that mean I'm not a princess? That's not a fucking thing! What the fuck was that pan? It hesitated in existence.
Show us the goods, Paws. Show us how you twerk those saucy
Why are we
hips.
asking me so many goddamn questions? Go look at your frying pans. My pans are fine! We had the 1996 Star Wars D6 system, Star Wars Saga edition, which was the D&D... The Saga one! The Saga one's the one! Nope. Wait for it. Fuck you. I intentionally put a delay on it. That way you can't spam it, because then I'll be able to catch on and see it. The hips don't lie. My hips are not talking. There's no such thing as my hips lying. Yes, I know that game very well. Hell yeah. I wish that would make a return, to be honest with you. That game is fucking goated. What do you want to know about it? Oh, I was just wondering if you've ever played it. Removing features? Got it. No, I enhanced the feature. It's called enhancing. There's a difference, unlike you, Stoner, who removes. I still remember when Shaxi had a skateboard. Also, Knights of the Old Republic is based off its rules. That's kind of the reason why I was talking about it, because like literally it's just that. It is just that in a video game, which is crazy when you think about it from, you know, how old this game is. It seems like there exists a 2018 30th anniversary. Wait, what? Time for me to go to Google. Oh, shit. I am concerned, though, that it's from Fantasy Flight. Not that I have anything against them. It just, I really did not like their roleplay mechanics for, fuck you, Stoner, for their game. You mean like Steve, who you removed? No, I didn't remove. I killed Steve. The genie never existed. The hot wizards in your area. Rhyming, I just keep fucking that up. And the cult's features you remove. No, the cult stuff still fucking exists. It's just people don't use them. But if you gather a group of interested, I could run a game on it on stream if you'd like. Legit offer. Ow, fuck!
Well, Kogoroshi, if I must, Pazuah sways about this tavern like he's dancing with the devil himself. His hips move to a rhythm only he can hear, probably cause his singing is so bloody awful, no one else can stand it. It's an audacious display that could charm the pants off anyone ... if they weren't too busy covering their ears from his caterwauling.
Really? Really? Cults? What cults? I don't know what you're talking about. There are no cults. I would not be opposed, Euroblob. The biggest issue is, one, getting a group of people. As, you know, a fellow D&D enthusiast, you might know how difficult that typically is. And then the second thing of which is getting those individuals to find a time that is convenient for everybody. Sag. Very sag. What do you think I'm putting it on you to find a group? Tell us about Papatino's cult and the taco cult. They don't exist. They're not real. I don't know what to tell you. There are no cults. They don't exist. They're not real. I legit never heard about this. About what? And I'm so down. No, there are no cults. They don't exist. They are not real. Shit, I think I want to go there. No, that was where I went. That leads to the military base. Do they involve? No, they don't involve tentacles. No, I don't wish that they do. What the fuck's wrong with you? That sounds like you're trying to fucking impose something there, Stoner. we sacrifice, can we sacrifice to the volcano? No, there is no volcano. We're already here. Why are we licking me? What did I do? Get the fuck out of here. Fucking rude. Doing my bestest blobby eyes. What? Huh? Did you say that you want tentacles for your fanfics? I don't want a fanfic, and if you're making one, I don't want tentacles, and I don't want to be a princess, and I don't want impreg. The only thing that I want is Queen Stoner, because Queen Stoner is Her Majesty, and she has to be implemented in some way, shape, or form.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
What did I miss? Did you say want tentacles? I have a love-hate with basing models. Paz, you are just attractive regardless of your form. Thank you, but I don't have any other forms. This is my only one. It takes so long for contrast paints to dry. Not his fanfic. His /fic, however. I'm sorry, what? The fuck did I just read? Paz, what Stoner? You know, if I choose to admit it was a thing, you'd lose all your power? Are you gonna admit it's a thing? I'm sorry, did we just get a self-admission from Queen Stoner herself? Not that talented. That's a name. I will bribe you for your information. You want it to be a self-admission. I think it is. I think it is. Okay, Paz. A fanfic is just someone writing a story about you. /fic is someone writing spicy fanfic where they pair you with someone. And I don't want either. I don't need either. I don't need it. I don't have to have it. It's not required. It's not necessary. It's not even, the community doesn't really want it. Nobody really wants it. It's fine. It doesn't have to exist. There's no need for it to exist. There's no reason for it to exist. It just doesn't need to be a thing. I'm sorry, did Paz say he wants to be Emperor? No. The fuck is wrong with you, Kakaroshi? No, not absolutely. It's a spicy fanfic of two men paired together, usually two known characters, but not always. So Paz and Zadie /fic win? Never. Paz into Yaoi? No. The fuck's wrong with you, Stoner? I don't think it needs to be two men. I could be wrong, though. Why are we having this conversation? Where's my mouse?
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
There's my mouse. You know anything about the escape pods that crashed here on Terrace?
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Dabix men got there first.
What can you tell me about the swoop gangs?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the Hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulture gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vultures now.
You don't say. Yes, it does, because it started with Kirk and Spock. There's a word for 2 women, but I forget what it is. When will the past fanfic be available? Never. It doesn't need to be a thing. Nobody really wants it. It's not necessary. It's unrequired. You're right, Rabbit. I was spreading misinformation. I atone for my misdeeds. I will commit Sudoku. Why are we... Euro Blob, all you're gonna do is just have slime with a sword in it. You don't need to do that. I'm currently working on one for Axel Fury, but Stoner keeps urging me to work on Pat. Why? What? Stoner! Why? What is wrong with you? Has Google Sudoku? Am I thinking of Seppukai? Seppukai? Is Sudoku the board game? Is Sudoku the board game with the little talk? No, that's Mahjong. I'm thinking of Mahjong. I don't know. Only those 2? Huh? Only know those 2. What do you know about Davik?
Davik's a legitimate
Sudoku is like crossword, but numbers.
Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross.
Hey, Warbitha Coco. Speak clearly or don't speak at all. I ain't got time for your gibberish.
And I get most of my inventory.
Damn, Andy, holy.
I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
I did not pay attention. I was being distracted by chat. I have to pay a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. I get most of my inventory through Davik and his supplier is just smart enough to ask where it came from. Got it. Has leaned in passionately and gently across his love. What the fuck did I just read? No, ew, Taz! He is total. I don't know what that is. Why does he call me Wabi the Coco? I don't know. Ask Andy. You're asking the wrong person. God, why? Yeah.
Who killed Paz?
What if I just don't get up?
Too blind.
What if I just spend the next 10 minutes here on the floor? Because y'all bully me. I didn't even do anything. I just tried to play Star Wars. This is not even Sabotage Sunday. I don't even have chaos tricks enabled. I'm just trying to play a game. Why? Why? I don't want to get up. I want to sleep on the floor. It's actually comfortable.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Okay. Wonderful. Now, not only can I not see the game, I can't read the dialogue choices. I can't read chat. I'm literally just here talking to myself. Andy, tell me a story, because they took away my glasses and I can't see anything.
Never lasts. Only tough people last.
Andy?
Oh, Hoss, you blind bat. All right then, let me spin you a tale. Once upon a time in this very tavern, there was a bard who couldn't sing worth a damn. Sound familiar?
No.
Anyway, one day he decided to try his hand at juggling instead. Picked up 3 tankards and started tossing them about like he knew what tea he was doing. Well, wouldn't you know it? One of the tankards slipped from his grasp and flew straight across the room.
That story was absolute ass. I don't even know what to fucking say. Give me an actual entertaining story.
Ta-da!
Andy?
Oh, you ungrateful wretch. Fine. Here's a tale for ya. Once upon a bloody time, there was a raccoon, Blair Bear's 6'5", who fancied herself a grizzly bear. She used her bear powers to become the Duchess of Nukem and started giving out charity like she was some sort of St. Meanwhile, Charlie Wall, that pesky cop, tried to catch her in some sort of scandal, but couldn't because everyone loved the bear.
Well, it's better than the other story you said, but what the fuck? Alright, cool. Sure. And he can't tell a good story for shit I fucking know, right? Look, I'm gonna have to be honest with you. Your storytelling is absolute ass. Nobody in the tavern even thought that was good. Paz kind of looks like Colonel Sanders. What? Dude, no! Why? Rude.
Oh, you'll want to talk about quality. Pass. You couldn't recognize a good story if it smacked you in the face with your own loot. And there's 4 pairs looking like Colonel Sanders. Well, I suppose there's a vague resemblance if I squint and tilt my head just so. But then again, everything looks better what hour, and I'm not looking at your mug. Warbitha Coco. My apologies for the mix-up. I blame it on these old allies of mine. And as for what a chocobo is, well, let's just say I've been around long enough to know more than you'd think. Now quit your squawking and order a drink or get out. Hello wonderful viewers. Type. Socials to find me in other places on the net. Thanks again for watching.
I'm gonna reset my tracking real quick. I might as well, since I fucking can't see.
Please assume a pose.
I'm doing my A pose. Come on.
Please assume T pose.
Let's look an alien!
Where? There is no alien.
Please assume S pose. Complete data.
Calibration complete.
Alright, cool. Can I put my glasses back on? Is the timer over yet? He still called me Wabi the Coco? Can we cook the out? No. No. I feel so. Why? I can't even read what you guys are putting in. The fuck is wrong? What are you guys doing? What the fuck's wrong with you? Why are we putting in single letters at a time? Hello? Hello? Why? For what reason? Okay. Okay. Alright. I think that's you, Axie. They took away my glasses, so I apologize. I hope you're doing well, Axie. Welcome on in.
Let's look an alien! Where?
There's no aliens. I have my glasses back. Am I permitted to fucking see? Hi, Pat. Hi, Axie. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a wonderful day. Can I have my glasses back? Am I allowed to see, please? You know, I can't proceed. Literally every fucking 5 minutes. Every fucking 5 minutes. Fucking chill, people. And do you want to take my place and stream for me today? I'd really appreciate it. I think it'd be great. I think you'd do great. I think you'd have fun. Andy?
Oh,
Andy?
you'd like that, wouldn't you? Pass. Get me to do your dirty work while you sit back
How's
and
Star Wars
relax.
going?
Well,
Barely.
forget
Once
it.
upon a time,
I'm an owl,
there was a princess
not a bloody
named
entertainer.
Paz who
You
insisted
got yourself
she did not
into this
have
mess with
sassy
your off-key
hips.
warbling and lack of
These
talent.
hips, she would say,
Now get yourself out of
perfectly
it.
ordinary hips. But whenever she
are
walked through
ordinary
the castle, her hips added a little extra sway to every step. Courtiers gasped. Bards took notes. Even the castle cats tried to imitate them. Nope,
fuck's that
said
supposed to
Princess
mean?
Paz, not sassy. And so the kingdom agreed to disagree. Except for the fact that Princess Paz's hips were beyond doubt the sassiest hips in the land.
That's not a fucking thing. It's not a thing. Don't know why y'all keep thinking it's a thing. Because I'm going to tell you, it's not a thing. It's never been a thing. It'll never be a thing. It's never going to be a thing. It never has been a thing. And 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 100 years, infinity fucking years, it won't be a thing. Can I have my glasses back, please? Am I loud? There is no aliens. He says, do you see
Drinking
an alien
LIC.
on screen? Do you see an alien? I don't see an alien. In fact, you know what I see? I see a fucking bunch of blurred pixels. That's what I fucking see. You know this blue text up here? The shit that you should be able to read? This is what I see.
Let's look an alien! Where?
There's no fucking aliens!
Who killed Paz?
Uh-huh. Really? Really? All three are aliens? No. Human. Human. All three fucking humans. Humans. People. Mankind. Human. Human. Person. Man and woman. Lady and man. Lady and guy. The people of fucking planet Earth. The people from planet Terra. Whatever fucking terminology, those are not aliens. They are not from Earth, Paz. Euroblob, don't. No. They are people of Earth. Of Earth. They are humans, not aliens. I want you to know, I see all you typing, but I can't read every one of your comments. Thanks to whoever took away my glasses. I very much appreciate being blind. Anyways, as I was saying, I have pay BIM a protection for Cyber Month.
Kogoroshi, you're asking me to explain the inner workings of that bardal flop's body. I'm an owl, not a bloody physician. But if I had to guess, it's probably because he's always in a tizzy about something or other. Can't keep his cortisol low when he's constantly wound up like a clock.
Terry, Manth, Havoc, Amd, me, Sapphire, dash, I'm Jim, Fort, among, no two, Tisk, where T, come from, your grandstand. That's what it looks like if I don't squint and read. That's how bad my vision is, everybody. In case you're wondering, like, why I have to be, like, this fucking close to see shit, that's why. I am blind. Star Wars humans officially originate from planet Coruscant. Is Coruscant Earth? They are not from Earth. But they are humans. Humans, they're not aliens. They're not aliens. No, it is not. But they're still not aliens. They're still not aliens. When do we get your... I don't even need to see who that fucking's from. Fuck you, stoner. I'm not a lizard. Do you see scales, talons, fangs, horns? No. I'm not a lizard. I'm not an animal. I'm not a furry. I don't lay eggs. I've never laid eggs. I'm never going to lay eggs. In fact, it's biologically impossible, get the fuck out of here, SpongeBob, for me to fucking lay eggs. You wanna know why? I'm not a goddamn lizard. I'm not a goddamn, whatever the fuck, non-mammal. I am not a reptile. I am not a goddamn bird. I don't lay eggs. I'm not an amphibian. I don't lay eggs. Why are we sending me to space? Why are we sending me to space? I'm gonna assume the timer's up, because I didn't hear anything about my glasses. I feel like it's been forever. An alien is a hypothetical creature or organism that originates from another planet outer space and is broadly implied that whose biology and culture does not originate on Earth. Humans are not aliens. I don't know what to tell you. You can be mad at me, you can yell at me, you can complain, but that's not a thing, or that is a thing. I don't know what to tell you. Literally, the Empire considers anything that is not human alien. So you take that up with the Empire. Not with me. Not with not with Paz. Take that up with the Empire. That's the Empire's rules, not mine. Be free, space lizard. I'm not a space lizard. That's not a fucking thing. Lay your clutch of eggs in the great... The fuck's wrong with you, stoner? So Paz, they are in fact, they are not aliens. They aren't aliens. I don't know what to tell you. The Empire does not know what the Earth even is. Well, you tell that to the fucking Empire. Did they say that the humans are not aliens? Are you the little... I'm not a lizard princess. That's not a thing.
Careful where you say that. Davik's got spies and agents everywhere. Besides, he's as much a part of Terrace as the skyscrapers or the swoop gangs.
So are you from the Empire, Paz, or are you from Earth? The Earth is the Empire. The Earth is the empire of mankind. Mother Terra. The god of mankind, the Emperor. There is only one empire. And you suggesting that there is not, that I am not part of the Empire? How fucking dare you? I can't believe you right now. I can't believe you. I see an alien. There are no aliens. There is no Mother Terra in Star Wars. What?
I was looking alien! Where?
There is no aliens! Stop fucking spraying me! Hi, Stardust. How you doing?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too.
You don't say.
He's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts.
That's a robot, Rabbit!
And the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement instead of always going after each other.
I don't need to be cleaned at all times. It's not a thing. And Rabbit, that's a droid. D-R-O-I-D. Droid. Droid. Robot. Program. Machine and metal. Cogs and wires. It is a clanker. It is a... hold on.
I was looking alien!
That's
Where?
not an alien! It is a tin skin, a wire bag, a rust head, a gear grinder,
I was looking
a
alien!
scrap head,
Where?
a toaster, a cog sucker, a junker.
Don't lie to me, boy.
I'm not lying to you.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I'm not a fuzzy little man, Peach.
I was looking alien! Where?
Do I need to put a cooldown on that? It's not an alien. It's a fucking droid. Get over it.
Don't lie to me, boy.
I'm not lying.
I was looking alien! Where?
Why?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch. Things weren't so bad.
Hello, dear viewers. To make the owl talk type, say, thanks again for watching.
About the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine.
Oh, I clicked off the game.
I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
General info.
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you?
Yep.
Come to Terrace for a short business trip and end up stuck here.
Az, what's up? What's up, Stardust?
Oh, you can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the Upper City. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the Lower City. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there.
Listen, I'm gonna make a lemon tart next month. You want some? Hell yeah, I would. Lemon tart sounds fucking delicious. Okay, I'll be gone. However, I want to talk back to you. What do you got for sale?
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final.
That
No
question will be
bargaining
answered
here.
this
This isn't a swap.
Do you see the whaling? I'm sorry. The what now? What is a whalian? An alien? An alien? Are you saying, do I see the alien? Because there's no fucking alien. That's a goddamn droid. A droid. A robot. I made Game of Thrones lemon cakes back then when season 2 came out. That was the last lemon thing I baked. I should bake them again. They were so good. What was the last thing that I baked? Oh. Fuck, I already know. I'm literally baking it right now. It's just I can, like... It actually should be done by now. I don't know what the fucking name is, but it's, ground beef, salt, pepper, layer mushroom soup, and milk with tater tots, and then shredded cheddar, and then that's just all baked together. But in layers. I did not bake a cake, no. Not a thing, Euroblob. That's not a thing. Oh, let's see. Defense 6, max dex is 4. I might get this. Defense 4, max dex is 5. Ads already. Real, I love these streams. Aw, I appreciate that. I love hearing shit like that. Unfortunately, it's usually followed up with me being bullet. Yeah, stoner. Yeah? I'm waiting for it. What is it? Is it, oh, I didn't know you were playing Skyrim today? Or, hey, look, you know what song we haven't heard in a while? Followed up with fucking, the bad lip sync reading. My painting is reaching an amazing quality, but I am forgetting the model is 4 feet away from the table, so you don't see it much. Okay. Okay. I mean that's cool. I'm not trying to dissuade you, but I don't know why you specifically had to call me out for just that one statement. What is this? Defense 4, max defense 5. That's what I already have. And you do not have armor. Currently finishing a wolf freeze. We need to call out the lizard. No, we don't need to call out lizard anything. That's not a thing. The only space wolves I got is a kill team. I've got no space wolves. Do you have armor proficiency? I don't think that you do. I don't think you actually do. How do I tell what feats you actually have, my guy? I got distracted from those to work on a wolf priest. Oh, kill teams? Since a fewer models and a smaller table, detail work stands out more. Black is hard to make look good. Anyways, here's my thought. I want to go on a tangent now. Now that I'm thinking about Warhammer 40K. I guess I'm gonna wait. I guess I'll wait after Yoda finishes screaming. You don't say, Yoda. I have a conspiracy theory. I have a conspiracy theory about what.
I'll take care of you. I will.
Uh-huh. Yeah? Yeah, don't say.
Banana.
Get out of here, SpongeBob!
Can't see. Yoda can't see.
Alright, so, as I was saying, I have a theory. My theory is Warhammer 40K, the reason why we have Primaris, the reason why the orcs are bigger, the reason why the Chaos Marines are getting bigger, such as like if you look at the Nurgle Marines, I have a suspicion Warhammer 40,000 is trying to scale down the size of their battles. I know it sounds crazy because we have Kill Team, but if we look back, like, let's say Warhammer Fantasy, they used to be on trays, and then you'd use the entire movement trays, and, like, it was mass battles, it was large, and, like, you would move them across the board, like, traditional old-school wargaming. And then 40K came along, and they kind of, like, did that, but, like, more modern combat-esque.
The way is lit.
Like, actually, Paz, that's not remotely a conspiracy. That's what they're doing. Yeah, but, like, it's wait, they actually stated that they're trying to shrink down the size of their battles? Because, like, I remember actual fucking battles. So it would be, let's see, a typical Space Marine squad back in the day, like, we're talking, I think, like, 4th or 5th edition, you would have, like, 1, 2, 3 troop choices, but because they are Space Marines, they can have combat squads, which will equivalent to about 6 squads. Well, I say squads. 6 squads. Then you would have your heavy weapons, and then 2 transports, sometimes 3, and then usually a, like maybe a Land Raider with Terminators. And then you had, like, your captain. That's a shame. As you bring more and more of the same unit, price increases. Wait, hold on, what? 11th edition rules are out, and they have introduced stuff to reduce unit spam, supposedly. As you bring... That's kind of... Oh, okay. I'm not against the changes. I want to make this evident. I want to point this out. I'm not against the changes that they made to 11th edition. From everything that I've seen, a lot of it actually looks kind of cool. I like their idea for mission objectives based off of your troop choice. Or, no, not fact. Formation choice, I think. I don't remember. Anyways, I think that's a cool idea, because that means you could be playing 2 differently objective-based games. But that's neither here nor there. I am an old-school nerd. Per model, not unit. Hold on, wait, hold on. As you bring more price. So, like, your first broadside unit might be 100 points. And P2-3 in a squad, but the second squad is 120, and the third maybe 150. Sorry, per model, not unit. And it's not for all types, only specific ones. Honestly, I get it. I get it. I'm not a fan, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the only reason I'm not a fan is that's just a lot of math. I get it, once you get into the game, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's all nitpicky, but, like, I don't know. It's just, Blah. I was never a fan of, like, doing the math hammer, to be honest. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, back to what I was saying before, though. I'm an old fan of the old school rules, and the reason why is I felt that they handled modern combat better. It was a little bit more bogged down, don't get me wrong, but, like, a vehicle felt like a goddamn vehicle. Like, I wanted to point this out to you. Take a Humvee real quick. How many pistol shots does it take to take out a Humvee? I'm gonna tell you right now, you'll be there for a fucking month before you probably actually take out that Humvee. Heavy weapons were actually heavy weapons. And the only thing you could do with light weapons against vehicles is to shake the crew, which basically only impacts, like, their movement or their shooting. Only for specific ones. If you like the old rules, you should try Horus Heresy or 30K or Necromunda. I have thought about Necromunda. There is actually a really cool, it wasn't a Let's Play, but there is a content creator who makes terrain, and they were doing, like, terrain for Necromunda, and they were wrapping up like their big thing, so they're talking about it while they're doing like a train piece, if I remember right. And basically it was like all the Necromunda gangs were getting together for one final battle. It's because something was happening inside their terrain, and like there was one ship leaving port, but it was guarded by a space marine because the space marine already had a mission to be there for something. And so all the Necromunda gangs had to basically either fight, deal with, or bypass this one Space Marine. But because, Space Marines are basically Space Marines, and, well, gang members are kind of just that. They're not augmented people. I know the one you're talking about, you probably fucking do. But, like, I think that is such a cool narrative device. Reminds me of the dumbest round of combat I ever saw in Necromunda. Mind a bit of a paragraph. I mean, you're welcome to write it. I'll probably skim it, though. But yeah. I love the old Warhammer rules. I love the templates. I know why they got rid of the templates. I'm not arguing, bring back the templates, but I don't know. I always love the templates. I love the idea of rolling and basically it drifting in one direction or the other and you're never really sure where. I love the artillery aspect of it. Like, it gave me all the artillery fights, So if I brought a bunch of labas from the orc faction, I would just bombard the field. It actually felt like I was bombarding the field. If I remember right, vehicles could explode and cause craters too. Although that one's a very, very hazy memory, so don't quote me on that one, but I feel like that was a thing. And the vehicles, if it died, it turned into terrain. Nowadays, they just get boop, and off the field, they're gone. Let me take as much artillery as possible, so scatter doesn't matter. Don't lick me, get out of here, SpongeBob. Exactly. You bombard enough of the terrain, there's nothing left to stand. But yeah, vehicles actually felt a lot more impactful back in the day. Oh, I gotta fix my Discord command. I almost forgot. StreamElements.com. Log in. So in Necromunda, in order to shoot someone, you roll the dice. You have a Discord, man? No, I don't have a Discord. I don't know what you're talking about, Rabbit. You're crazy. That's insane. Absolute insanity. Why would you ever think that I would have a Discord? Do I look like a person that uses Discord? Alright. And re-enabled. Roll to see that if you got the ammo for your gun, and then roll to see if you got the nerve to shoot, and then roll to hit, and roll to wound, and then the target rolls to see if their armor took it, and then they roll to see if they got wounded, and then they roll to see if they got down from the impact, and finally roll to see if the wounded roll for the shock. That's a lot of rolling. Kagurashi literally wrote what I thought. Waiting for the fuzzy little man Peach to realize where I am. Hi, Stoner.
Just put.
Oh, no. Oh, what were we saying?
That was a big fucking.
What? I'm sorry, huh? What? You were saying something?
You done?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you just kept coming and leaving the Discord. That's so weird of you.
It's not like you were dragging me around or anything, and you can see that on Twitch because my PNG comes in and out of existence.
No, that's you leaving and coming back into the Discord because you have permission in this Discord.
Stop trying to gaslight me.
Wouldn't that be technically gaslighting chat, if anything, if that were a thing?
You're trying to gaslight me and chat, so...
Well, if I was doing it to you, there's no point in me gaslighting you, now would there?
Yeah, there is. There's absolutely a point in gaslighting me.
No! Ah! Why?
So, you're also missing something that I miss. from old edition rules, because remember, I've started in 4th edition.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Psyker's powers and Psyker's abilities. So, like, templates came in on that as well, but you also had things like Perils of the Warp.
Oh my god, yes.
Like, I remember it changing and everyone lost their mind over it, but one of the things, I can't remember if it was Chaos only or if it was everyone, you'd have like a Psyker and it could fail its roll, which would then cause Perils of the Warp because they basically took a leadership test.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had to roll on a table of negative effects. One of the things is like, oh, you turn into a Chaos Spawn, and I'm like, oh, great, because at the time Chaos Spawns kind of sucked.
Oh, yeah.
But I also think one of the things was, oh, you now turn into a Demon Prince, and it's like, great, I have a really problematic model on the board.
Yeah, the Demon Prince was a Chaos-specific one that I recall. And, like, it was a rather difficult role that you had to get. I'm trying to remember, because I vaguely remember that. I think that was, like, right after they did, like, a big change.
It was the Matt Ward era of Grey Knights being absolutely stupid. That's the era it was in. I know for a fact, because the amount of Grey Knight players there were during that time, and that bothered me because I came up with Grey Knights back when they were still technically an Inquisitorial Codex, and it was the Demon Hunter Codex, and that's where you got your Grey Knights from, and then they made them their own thing. And now if you actually look, because they haven't updated them or touched them, they're still all Firstborn. When you look at the store, they're under Space Marines and then Grey Knights, oddly enough. They're still classed as like Space Marines.
Just imagine a firefight breakout and everyone in the room, you hear a mixture of click and Does ammo exist in this universe? Maybe. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember.
I would say it would depend upon the game you're playing. Most likely Necromancer.
I need you to refresh my memory, Stoner. I think with the Demon Prince, if I'm remembering this right when they did the change, the change was like you started rolling for like your class, your faction specific powers, and then the demon one. No, not demons. It was specific. Oh, maybe it was demons. I think it's Chaos Marines though, not demons. Because at the time, demons.
Yeah.
Demons, I think, just got their own little faction as before. I think they were part of Chaos Marines. But with Chaos Marines, you had to have your Psyker roll a specific chart, because you got like 3 different charts, and then you had to get the one that allows him to turn into a Demon Prince, if I recall.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I also think demons weren't very popular models, because they've definitely always been on the shelf models, because we used to get them in pewter, hence the original Slaanesh demonettes that everyone loses their mind over.
Demons were only ever really popular in fantasy until they got their own codex. And then they got popular, and then they eventually died down. You don't really see them as much as you used to, but when they first got released, like, everybody wanted to get into demons, because they were just, it was different, because it was a purely Psyker army that wasn't a Grey Knight army. Well, unless you ran Khorne. Khorne was the exception. Okay, let me rephrase. Not entirely Psyker, but, like, heavily Psyker-focused. Because I don't think any other faction ran with as many Psyker-based units as demons.
No, and the modern one where I see the most demons is if anyone plays Death Guard, they usually bring like Plague Bearers or something. Like, or Poxwalkers, which are technically demons.
Solid projectile weapons exist. Yes, and they're terrifying, Euro. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
Kind of hard to counter the lightsaber deflect too, because you just melt the bullet. If I remember right, I think that's why you don't typically see them, is because they're mostly banned. But don't quote me. I don't remember the lore on slug-based weapons. Oh, speaking of old Warhammer, I still remember to this day, and it saddens me, but in the old Orc Codex, the weird boy for orcs typically sucked ass. Not really good, except for one specific power. It was not easy to pull off, but it wasn't entirely super hard. But you select one character, and you could turn that character into a squig permanently. Fucking great ability. I loved it. I only pulled it off once, and I pulled it on my friend's captain. I'm like, he's now a squig. Also, hi, Nux. How you doing today? Welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you playing? Let me give you a shout out. Everybody, go check out. I almost said go check out shout out. Go check out Nux. Fantastic streamer. 11 out of 10. Would highly recommend. Have a solo raid. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Nux. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate raids of all sizes, but there is something absolutely special and fucking... what's the word I want to use? Heartwarming? I think heartwarming, maybe there's a better word than heartwarming, but there's something fucking special about raiding in with only one viewer, whether it be yourself or someone else, doesn't fucking matter, if it's just a raid of one, because let's be honest, I've been there before. It is nerve-wracking to be like, well, I'm not really contributing much to the stream or anything, but fuck that, no, that means everything. You have the galls to do it. You are fucking awesome. Don't ever let anybody, including yourself, ever discourage you for raiding in with only one. You're amazing. And go ahead.
I was gonna say, the way I always see it is it not only is it discoverability, but I always keep tabs on someone raids me because it's a potential raid target for me in the future, and it's just an opportunity to build things further, like how me and you were talking. It was as like, even though it was a meme aspect of having the idea of like a group where we could just chain raid each other so that someone was always streaming and it was a 24-hour group.
Thanks, everyone. Yeah! Everybody, go check out Nux. Fantastic streamer. I would highly recommend you go watch them and give them a follow. And if it's something you like, just stick around on their streams. I assure you, you'll have a blast.
Hello, wonderful viewers.
Not you, Andy. You can shut the fuck up.
Socials to find me in other places on the net. Thanks again for watching.
I like how you're covering Indy. I just now looked over. I was like, I don't see him anymore.
No, he's straight up above, like, where I am. So he's underneath me.
Oh, fuck. I gotta run ads. We're still gonna be here. I'm just gonna run ads so that way we have pre-rolls taken care of, because I fucking forgot to do that literally 17 minutes ago. But, yeah. Old Warhammer. I miss the old shock attack. Did you ever face the old shock attack gun?
No, so there wasn't at the time many orc players. I'll tell you exactly what I fought against most of the time. Chaos Marines, other Space Marine players. There was a tournament where there was a Tyranid player and she kicked my ass on the one game I played against her, and then she was a no-show. I think I've fought against Tau at some point. Kind of face rolled them because they didn't know what they were doing. And then I've played against Dark Eldar, and I'd like that old rules, like 6th edition rules. I don't want to play against them unless their rules have changed. Like, I know they're called Drukari now, but I'm sorry, folks. Like, I'm that old that it's still Dark Eldar to me. And I know Eldar's now Eldari, but they're basically just Eldar.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I've ever played against orcs other than 10th edition because my buddy plays orcs and he loves them. And yeah, the new models coming out, I'm definitely going to do a Space for Smurfs clan themed set of orcs. I think that'll be just hilarious that they just love fighting Ultramarines. And it'll mean I can just experiment with contrast paints more because I actually don't use a lot of them.
Yeah, you missed out then. If you've never fought the old shock attack gun, how it used to work is you'd roll 2d6, and the total of that was its strength. However, I'm trying to remember if I can easily figure out where my old codex is, because some of them were fucking hilarious.
Well, law-wise, it's like you feed in stuff, and then it
it
spits that out.
Yeah, it shoots out the grots through the warp, and then the grots will reappear inside of wherever you pointed it.
Yeah, so usually they use grots, yeah. But yeah, it drives them like insane.
Yeah, well, so
and
here's...
then they rematerialize wherever you're pointing, and it's not guaranteed where they do.
So here is some of the rules that I remember. If I had the time, I'd go find the codex and read it verbatim. But like if you roll double ones, the shock attack gun literally grabs the Big Mac that's shooting it and basically put a big blast over him. And every other unit or model underneath that blast, it's just gone. You just remove them from the table. No saves, no armor, no involved. They're just gone. If you rolled like a low number, I think it's like double 2s or double 3s, the grots reappear out of the warp, but it's through a microscopic hole, so it just spews like blood, viscera, and bones at high speeds at all the targets in that radius. So it's just kind of like, it doesn't really do that much strength, so it's unlikely to penetrate anybody, but you know, it could. And then you...
That's weak, man.
Huh?
There's stuff out there that's weak, that's like
True.
toughness. I don't know what it would be in the old rules, but now it'd be like toughness 2.
If I remember right, double 2s teleports only the Big Mac into... He's considered to be in close combat with the target that you teleported him, or he was shooting at. So you pick him up and you move him into base contact with that unit that you were targeting. So it's just suddenly just now Big Mac in your face. And my personal favorite was double 6s, which basically anything underneath the template, no saves, don't roll for wounds. They're just picked up and gone. So like, oh hey look, that Land Raider that has all your Terminators in it, just pick it up and it's now gone from the game. Goodbye.
Oh, that's another thing as well that I've noticed with the change of the editions. Like older editions, it used to be everyone played WYSIWYG. Now everyone just plays Rule of Cool.
Well,
as long as you tell the person you're playing against what the models are, they don't care.
Yeah,
like, I think all my Wolfen are built so that they don't have Thunderhammers and Storm Shields. But I would absolutely take them with Thunderhammers and Storm Shields because that, for some reason, don't ask me why GW decided this. They move 9 inches. They have toughness of 6. They have like an armor save of 3 or 4 plus. I think it's 3 plus. But then you can give them all Storm Shields, and because they don't have an invulnerable save, they gain an invulnerable save of 4 plus. So you just made something faster and more lethal than Terminators. The only downside is with the current rendition of the rules, all their Thunderhammers are actually technically strength 5, but they have anti-monster and anti-vehicle on them, which means on like a 3 plus, they're guaranteed to wound. So like you're supposed to throw them at monsters and vehicles, but honestly, like I'd throw them at Terminators. I really would, because if they're strength 5, you're still rolling them 4s, which is pretty good. Then if you do a specific, this is when we're getting really nerdy. If you do a specific detachment, it allows you to put an enhancement on your Wolf Priest, which allows him to attach to Wolfen and makes a movement 9 instead of 7. And then a Wolf Priest could always bring in their command phase a model back if anything's died. So you can revive a Wolfen. And then I'm pretty sure he has Litany of Hate, which gives -1 on the saving throw. Like it's an increased on the wound roll, basically. Not the saving throw, yeah, that's AP. It's increased wound roll. So even though you're throwing them against Terminators and they should be wounding on 3s, they're actually wounding on 4s. The Wolf Priest is really weird. I know I was talking about him earlier, but he's really weird because in the lore, basically, for Space Wolves, it's an apothecary and a chaplain all in one. It's really bizarre. People definitely do rule of cool and play for fun now, though, versus like back in the day where it's like you have to play the meta.
Welcome to the equipment. Because of the
I'm listening. I'm just buying stuff in the game.
No, I see you in the menu. You're cool.
Well, I was trying to figure out to see what feats the characters have, and then I found out the feats that I'm looking at was the feats that they had. It's not the list of every single feat in the game, which is weird because that's not how I would imagine them, how many feats it would have. But that's because some of those are class features, which aren't feats, but I guess they consider it a feat, so...
So Paz is really into feet.
No, F-E-A-T, that's a different fucking thing.
You set yourself up for that one.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, you have the feet tag in your channel. I don't know what to tell you, Chief. Honestly, anything's on the table after the bee twerking the other day. Like, what the fuck was that?
It was a bee twerking. What do you want?
Well, you were the one who was really into it.
To the Equipment Emporium. Find a selection of supplies.
Look, if it's gonna twerk, I might as well tell people about it.
Because of the...
Guess. I don't know.
Hey, what other things
really
about
weird.
old Warhammer do I miss?
Well, so, like Euroblob was saying, basically 30k plays like old edition now. So if you want to play old edition, you just play, like, it won't play exactly the same, but it's pretty close. That's why I have Custodes, because you can play them in 40k and 30k, and so it's like, cool, I have a dual-purpose army. And like, yeah, there's certain things you probably can't take in 30k that you could take in 40k, but at this point, I'd just play with a friend and I'd proxy stuff. So I just take the modern jet bikes and then say that X things and the data sheet. And then I'd take the Terminators and then say that they're the 30k Terminators. And then I'd also take the... I'd take the equivalent of the Custodes getting a Primarch, which is the leader of the Custodes. Apart from I will proxy him as my model of the Emperor. But he's not done yet. I'm doing a paint as you assemble on him because it's the fucking Emperor. And he's got a massive ass cape on that takes up way too much space to do his legs.
That reminds me, at some point, I really got to get my 3D printer set back up. Because I want to get... Because I have Space Marine models. I forget the set. It was the... Not new, but the old new starter set with the Space Marines in them. That comes with, like, the Primaris Marines. I have that. And then I also have the ones with the... Not Dark Angels. The Ravens. The Raven Guard? I forget their names.
Raven Guard would be irrelevant.
I was given them, so I have Space Marines, but like the ones with the shields, like those are way too ornate for what I want. So I gotta get the old 30k breaching shields because I think those look fucking sick. I love the breaching shields.
Yeah, I wish boarding patrol was still a thing. It was like a smaller version of combat patrol. Apparently the rules are still out there somewhere, but like, good luck playing it 11th edition.
Do you think they'll ever bring back Battlefleet Gothic? As far as the board game, tabletop game, whatever, versus
I hope they do, because they justify like all these video games.
Did you ever play the video game?
Yeah, I played it a little bit and couldn't at the time get into it, but
I thought it was a lot of fun. In fact, I find the story was alright, but like I just find the battle way more entertaining than rather than Like, I'd rather just play, like, a random battle than do the whole story, because that's just much more fun to me.
Well, fun fact. This is a great segue. I don't know why I haven't been doing 40k stuff, but I'll be starting Rogue Trader tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Because I got it. I played it for like 5 minutes. Did not get past the starting area. And I'm like, why have I not done this? This is a great excuse to do this.
I couldn't tell you.
And then it's a great way to segue into the other games, like, so I don't want to do Chaos Gate Grey Knights. It's kind of, I don't know why that's not drawn me in. But
It doesn't even look, honestly, that one doesn't look that well polished, if you ask me.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. It's called Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. It has the old name. However, what is pulling me in is they're releasing a new version. It's not like a sequel, and it's not DLC. It's its own standalone. But they're releasing Chaos Gate Deathwatch, and that does pull me in because that actually makes sense for lore reasons. It's the same reason why when I play Space Marine 2, on operations mode, on the co-op mode, all my Space Marines, although you're like fighting for the Ultramarines, are all painted as Deathwatch because it just makes sense that they're all Deathwatch. You are effectively making kill teams. No normal Space Marine chapter would do that, so I've just made them all Deathwatch because that's makes the most sense, and that's how much of a nerd I am with that. Good night, Euroblob, by the way.
That was like 5-6 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't know if you reacted to that, so I was like, goodbye.
I did. I said goodnight, or goodbye, one or the other. I don't remember exactly what I said.
So yeah.
You know what you should play?
There's so many fucking
I don't know
Chaos
how
games.
you'd be able to get it, because, like, if I remember, it
Sorry,
was a
what?
console-only release.
Which one?
You should somehow figure out how to play Warhammer 40,000 Fire Warrior.
I have it. It came out on PC. I have it
Oh,
on
did
disc
it?
somewhere. It did come out on PC.
I thought it was a console only.
No, it came out on PC. I don't know if you can still get it on PC, but I have a disc of it. No, it's on Steam. It is £8 on Steam. It is, yeah, it is very, very fucking dated. I will, like, even when I played it, it was dated. Like, Jesus.
Oh, come on! You get to stream the greatest faction of the Warhammer universe.
I mean,
The blueberries themselves, the Tau.
Tau, who don't know what melee is, apart from Commander Farsight, who got to a point where he was becoming so old he realized what was happening, but he's like, don't quote me on this bit of lore specifically, but I think he's like deluding himself because he's like trying to convince himself the magic alien sword he has doesn't steal the life from his opponent and give it to him. But like, I think he knows it does that, right? He definitely has figured that out. But I feel like he's telling himself it doesn't do that, so he doesn't have to face the consequences of that mentally. But I'm not 100% sure. But that guy is really old, and it's literally because he found an alien weapon that when you kill someone in melee combat, it gives you all the years they should have lived or have lived. I'm not sure.
You know what faction should be a faction but isn't? Kroot Mercenaries.
They're a kill team, I think.
Yeah, but they're not a faction 40k. I would love an entire Kroot-based army. I would totally fucking get one. Because, like, you have, like, the different forms of Kroot. You have Kroot Hounds, regular Kroot, the Kroot Tox, the ones, the Kroot that ride the other Kroot that are, like, gorillas, and they have the gun on the back.
Also, can someone explain to me why Armageddon is out on Saturday, but And the box is Blood Angels versus Orcs, which makes sense on Armageddon. And then you look at the fucking art on the main page, and it's like Ultramarines versus Orcs, and I'm like, why am I staring at Ultramarines?
You know why you're staring at Ultramarines. It's because that's the poster boy.
Blue Smurf Cell. Yeah, Blue Smurf Cell.
Wanted to stop in and hang for a few before going to bed. Hope you're having a great day. I am having a great day. I hope you're having a great day as well.
So, Tau Empire. That's not gonna help me. I need to grab my phone. Give me a sec. Oh, it is getting late as well. Shit.
On the verge of intergalactic.
I'm not tired. I just know other people will be asleep at this point. We're gonna go to
what?
We'll be asleep at this point. Give me a sec. Pause.
What are we giving you a sec for?
We're going straight to the Tower Empire, and I cannot believe they've not done it. What the fuck?
Done what?
There is no crew combat patrol.
I'm telling you, the crew get no love at the 40k.
I swear it can be done, though. I swear it can be done. You can just take crew and nothing but crew.
No, in fact, like, so the crew tax was I'm trying to think, a Forge World only. They had regular crew models, but anything aside from that, oh wait, they had the crew hounds too. But anything aside from that, they don't have any of the other crew-based units.
No, so they've got their own kill team now, which is like Farstalker Kill Band. I don't know what that is. Someone who's a massive Tau fan will have to tell me. They have Crew Long Spear, which is like a crew on a lizard. They have the Crew Hounds, which are exactly what you'd expect. They have a Trail Shaper, which looks like a HQ. It's a single model. They have a War Shaper, which again is the same. Then they have the Crutox Rider, which is like the big beefy dudes, and then a guy riding it with a gun. They have Rampagers, which look similar to the Rider, but smaller. They have a Flesh Shaper, and then they have Kroot Carnivores. So Kroot, it might be doable. I'll be honest, it might be doable. But like even then, some of them still have Tau equipment. So
honestly, you would be stretching it to make an army only out of crew because like
it's like Leagues of Artan. There's not a lot of options to go with.
Yeah.
If I ever go Tau, I'm just using Commander Farsight, and then I'm going full Gundam. Like everything is just going to be.
Hello, wonderful viewers. Type.
Like no excuse.
Socials to find me in other places on the net. Thanks again for watching.
Leagues of Artan needs the most love. Like,
one thing I've wanted to do as a army, but like it would require so much money, it's not even worth it. But I'd love to do. I'm doing good, thanks, Paz. Just sleepy. Well, when you're ready to go to sleep, don't let me stop you, and I hope that you sleep well. But you're more than welcome to have fun while we're here. Now let's be trained to thought. Oh yeah, Warhammer 40k idea. I've always wanted to do a Imperial Guard army. However, instead of it being guardsmen, they're all grots. And it's basically, because like how my warband works is, you have like primarily the Orc faction, and then you have the Grot faction, which is a sub-faction inside of my Orc faction. But the Grots is led by a special Grot, who's basically given favoritism by the war boss. And the special Grot basically treats all the other Grots like it's the Imperial Guards because, like, that's a common faction that they fight. So he literally imitates them, but, like, in the worst way possible. Because, obviously, he doesn't know what the Imperial Guard, like orders and stuff or drills and stuff are. So, like, obviously they don't know gun maintenance. Why? No. Okay, you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. VIP for everybody. I'm fine. That's fine. No problem with that one.
For everyone.
Huh?
I get my VIP badge back?
No, it's VIP commands for everybody. They can do VIP commands right now. But yeah. So for example, I want to do a Chimera, firing squads, mortars, but instead of all of those being like typical guardsmen, I just want those to be grots instead.
Drink water. Be calm.
Fine.
That's the one I missed. That's the one I missed. The amount of times they used to make you go to the bathroom.
I remember one day I drank 11 bottles. And that's why that got moved to a VIP. Because that used to be anyone could do.
I think there's been a couple of times where you've had like soda and you're like, oh no.
Well, another thing that I used to do was I'd keep like half or quarter bottles remaining on my desk so that when that got used, I'm like, all right, well, I'll just drink the one that's not full because I don't want to have to go pee.
I hate YouTube for taking so many features away. I remember the original sound clip to that.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, what was his name? Guy Girano or something like that? He's a fucking legend. He's made so many fucking memorable shorts.
Oh, yeah.
I can't talk to you right now. I'm making piss. The one with the princess cap, that's also him.
The Hello Princess? That's him?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh my god. Okay.
Have you ever watched his shorts?
No, I haven't. I don't think so.
He's got some really... Alright, everybody, we're going on an ADHD trip. Hold on.
The one that really gets me is the Fallout one, when it's pissing all by yourself and some... That one always gets me good. You don't need more Warhammer, you don't need more Warhammer. Stop looking, it's fine.
Oh, okay, so he didn't do that one. Was it this one? Yeah. Okay. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. I'm gonna put this on the screen. Give me a moment. He did one of my favorite memes from Cowboy Bebop. Or of Cowboy, not from Cowboy Bebop. Where is the... Isn't... No, that's the video game. Alright, everybody, you're in for a treat if you've never seen this.
I love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me. You know, when I left the house today, I was thinking, damn, I really hope some hot chick paints my brains all over some fucking hallway. And here we are. I mean, really, just absolutely destroy me. I'm talking full-on watermelon in the thighs level carnage. And I wanted to scare the shit out of me. I mean, I hope I piss myself. And you call me your little pee-pee piss boy. I want you to fuck me up. I mean, I want you to make me your bitch. Your little pee-pee piss myself bitch. I want it to get embarrassing. I mean, like, weirdly embarrassing. Unsanitary, too. We should be entirely different people by the end of the first 8 hours.
I half watched that show.
I mean, I'm a real freak. I'm not normal. Ma'am, please, you have to crush me.
Oh my god, I fucking can't with that one. I cried when I first saw this. Dude, it's so fucking good. It's fucking gold. He also did another one, let's see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. If you've been in my Discord, you've probably seen this one.
Hey, listen. You didn't need to post that. Why? Why did you post it? It's too late now to delete it.
Why you gotta do this, GW? Why does the limited edition shit always look better than, like, the standalone normal shit?
Say what now?
GW has really lent into the FOMO these last couple of editions.
Honestly, they need to stop I know why they won't, but they need to stop doing FOMO. And the reason behind it is it's literally just being nothing but scalpers taking that shit.
Yep.
It's so aggravating.
We talked about the scalper issue, and like for the most part they combated it, but then by like releasing the FOMO stuff, they then encourage the scalpers to fucking scalp. It's just like, come on, guys.
It is what it is, unfortunately.
It's gotten that bad that like the collector's edition books are getting eaten up by scalpers now.
Honestly, they should just make the books digital.
They should just make them all available, dude.
Or that. Preferably the second one.
What they should do with the collector's edition books, right, is they should always be available, but they should be made to order. And that way you can't stop them. That way you just have to wait for them to release a collector's edition model.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you have an ear for music. Mark my words, they'll be famous soon enough. They were about to go
Something
on
about paying eyes that's really satisfying. Everyone tells me I'm stupid for doing it, but like,
maybe have a brief brush with fame before they become.
In my book, it's a level of detail that's
I can arrange it, you know.
Very enjoyable.
Painting eyes?
Yeah, you know, like on helmets, or like if you have a bearskin head, or if you have an animal.
I don't paint eyes, so I wouldn't know.
I always paint eyes. It looks weird not having eyes. Like I'll like even on my sister's silence, I'll do like a tiny white dot for the eye, and then like a tiniest black dot for the pupil.
Like for me, like my miniatures, when you look at them from a distance, you don't even notice. You don't even see them. So it's just like, I don't even bother. I just put flesh tone in it, so it gives the impression that the eyes are there, but I don't have to go in and paint the eyes. Now, helmets are a little bit different because then you can see like the little visor screens, but I don't go crazy. I just one color and throw a wash in.
I literally just did the helmet on my wolf priest, and I was like, oh, this is a chamberlain skull, so I'm gonna do the skull. And then I was like, you know what? Let's do the lenses in a dark red, and then like dot it with a lighter red.
Or do pre-orders to get a head count. Yeah, but the problem with that is it's like, what do you do after the pre-orders? Because like if you don't release any more of it, like it's still only going to encourage the scalpers to scalp, because usually with pre-orders they only anticipate up to a certain amount being printed, and then like they kind of cut it a little short because not everybody's gonna take their orders and like pay for it unless you're doing full pay pre-order or something like that. I don't know. I don't think that pre-orders really fixes the issue for limited runs, though.
Yeah. I mean, I guarantee you Armageddon is not going to get scalped. Like, people will try, but that is like the flagship box for the edition. And what you have to think of is the amount of reprints that the GW has started doing. How much money is the scalpers actually losing? Because I don't think they're making any money. I think the price is going up to make up for all the stock they can't sell that they're sat on.
Honestly, if a fucking scalper loses their money, I'm A-okay with that shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, not fucking sorry. Honestly, I feel bad for the fucking Pokemon community.
Not necessarily a scalper, but when 10th edition came out, I picked up the box at my local store. This was before I knew my comic store did discounts.
Mm-hmm.
And one guy was like, oh, I'll buy two. And he was like, I'm going to buy one, build and paint everything, and then I'm going to buy it, like, I'm going to have the other sit on a shelf and do nothing. And I'm like, why? Like,
the point of wargaming is to have the army.
Well, like, even if you want to sit on the models, the books are going to be worthless.
Mm-hmm. I won't say that the books are going to be worthless, because they become a collector's item after some time. Look at the old White Dwarf comics. Or not comics, magazines. Magazines is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Like, they're collector items now, believe it or not.
I probably have some knocking around somewhere, I'm going to be honest. I guarantee I have a box somewhere full of White Dwarf.
I've only have one White Dwarf issue, and that is when they remade Fantasy as Sigmar, and there was one orc model that was so goddamn cool looking. It was like the big boss on the fucking Drake, for a lack of a better term. So he didn't have rules. The only way you could get the rules is you had to get the White Dwarf. So obviously I got it.
I know they did a reprint of the model, but I had it ages, and someone was like, "Oh my god, you could resell those," and I'm like, "Yeah, they're like half painted, and do we really care?" But it was the McCrag 4th edition box set when box sets used to come with terrain.
Oh god.
And people were like, "Oh, that terrain's worth so much now," and I'm like, "You could buy a whole like army with that," and I'm like, "Yeah, I could, but I'll use it eventually for something." Like, especially with how editions are now, where you buy like the fold-out mat and then you put your terrain on the mat that you want to use.
Mm-hmm. At some point, I know I said this before, but I need to get you into Hero Clicks, because I think you would actually enjoy that.
The problem is I'm much of a bigger nerd than I was. Like, I used to enjoy 40k and like try and understand it, but like now I can actually sit down and be like, okay, these are rules for this unit, this does this, that does that. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Well, the reason why I think you'd really enjoy, why are we moaning, sweets? The reason why I think you'd really enjoy, Hero Clicks is the terrain is interactable in a way that you can't have with 40k. So, for example, let's say you're inside of a building, and I'm on the outside. You're shooting through windows. Obviously, I have melee guys. I need to get in there. What I could do is, let's say there's a wall segment that, like, it would be perfect if that was a doorway. If I have a model that has a high enough damage, I could actually break the wall, and then basically, because it's a tile-based system, and then on both sides of that wall becomes rubble terrain, which basically makes it a little bit harder to move through. But now I can effectively make a doorway to go through, and not just that. You could also potentially, let's say if I didn't have melee guys, maybe I had snipers, but like I need to get like a hole so that way I can look down the corridor, so that way I could snipe anybody that's going to come down the corridor. I can bust a wall down and basically use it as now a sniper point.
How is it modeled?
How's it modeled?
Like, yeah, what's it based on? What era or fantasy is it based on?
So it's based, how to put this?
For example, there's a tabletop that's World War II based.
It's everything and nothing. I know that sounds stupid, but so it really depends on what box you want to get into. So, for example, you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? They have a whole set of Hero Clicks where you can just play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Their main branch, the main thing that they like to do is Marvel and DC. So there's like Superman, Batman, The Flash, Spider-Man, Thor, Captain America, and all that. But they have subgenres as well, the really weird ones. So, like, they have, like I said, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They have Yu-Gi-Oh! They have, hold on, let me see. Hero Clicks sets. My personal favorite one is Halo, because, like, that's just tactical combat. Give me a second, my headset's actually dying. I gotta get a new battery real quick. Okay, I might be a little bit of an idiot. I put the fully charged battery back in the charger, and then put the fucking dead battery back into my headset. All right, do I have audio? Check 1 2 1 2.
Good job, Paz.
Okay, I can hear you. Let me see. Hero clicks.
Hello,
Don't lie to me, boy.
I'm not lying.
Don't lie to me, boy. You're a fuzzy little man, Peach.
That's not a thing.
I gotta find the battery charger for my fucking camera. I have a DSL camera. And the amount of times I take 40k photos on my phone and they look like ass, I'm like, I just need a photograph setup. I really do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they have DC, Marvel.
Easy now, fuzzy
City
little
of
man,
Heroes?
Peach.
Really? Wait, they have Invincible? That's interesting. Okay. Let's see, more DC, more Marvel. Not really? Is this? No. This wiki's out of date.
Also, just for context, I know you've seen it rabid, but I did paint that by hand. You're welcome. I just need to clean up the base and finish one last thing on it. Oh whoa, Pazzy Wazzy.
Oh, that's not a thing. No, ooh, oh, Pazzy Wazzy. That's not a thing, Pagan. They also have, what was the one with the giant kaiju battles? And you had the Big Macs. It was a movie. I can't remember the name of it.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah, they also have Pacific Rim. I wish I could find a simple, like, wiki.
That'd be like Imperial Knights just fighting Tyranids, man. Unfortunately,
They have it, though.
Have very big models.
They have Mage Knights, which basically it's the fantasy they used to do a long time ago. They tried to bring it back, but it didn't have a lot of interest, so it's just a small set. Why, Pagan? Why? 3-stream streak, let's go, but why? Why? I'm not even gonna read that! Okay, see, DC, Marvel... Marvel. Oh, they have Assassin's Creed, Bioshock, Dota, Gears of War, Halo, Iron Maiden, which is the band. I'm gonna emphasis the band Iron Maiden, like their stuff. Lone Ranger, Mage Knight, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, The Fellowship of the Rings.
Hello,
the Two
wonderful
Towers,
viewers. Type.
The
Socials to
Desolation
find
of
me in
Smaug,
other places on the net.
Return to the King,
Thanks again for watching.
The Hobbit 5 Armies, Pacific Rim, Star Trek, a bunch of Star Trek, WWE, Street Fighter, I don't know what the Anniversary War of Fast Force is. I'm gonna guess that's DC, more DC, crap, more DC, Marvel, Street Fighter, Star Trek, The Watchmen, WWE, limited release.
It's quick. We're gonna quickly talk on 40k rolls because it popped in my head.
Okay.
Something I absolutely fucking hate already. For anyone who has seen the rules, because they're on the app, you can download them. If you get like an ancient, and I don't know how this pertains to orcs, for example, because I don't know my Xeno factions as well. If you get like an ancient, like Terminator ancient or regular ancient, if you get a lieutenant, if you get an apothecary, you can't take them on their own. They have to be attached to a bodyguard unit, which is so dumb. Like, I get it. That's what they're supposed to run with. But we've always had the option to run them without in case. And it's insane that we're being forced down this avenue this edition. I think it'll be fun. But I think they're doing a lot of stupid shit already.
I think it's going to be generally better than the old edition. I don't know. I will wait to see what people say.
Everyone said they probably weren't going to do much with 11th edition. It was probably going to be 10.5. And I think it'll be like how 6th and 7th edition were, where there won't be that many changes. And then, like, you know, 12th edition, they'll reinvent the fucking ball again, because they always do.
Nicole! How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. How thoughts to be? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for being nice. I very much appreciate it. It's not too often that happens. I would love, though, if we had a return to form with some of the older rules, though, to be honest. Again, I think vehicles need to, again, feel like vehicles. Call me crazy.
Yeah, no, we've talked about this. Absolutely, I agree with that.
I'm okay. I'm willing to concede the point on templates. But, like, again, I feel like a vehicle needs to be a fucking vehicle. And if people are gonna bitch and moan, well, my army won't be able to kill a vehicle. Bring a fucking heavy weapon. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. In World War II, did you see people complain when a tank rolled up? No, they fucking got a heavy weapon. Or they just does not fight the tank. There's a reason why tanks were utilized. I'm gay and it's pride, so therefore I'm doing wonderful. Hell yeah! Love to hear it. Did you ever get meat fed to you? I know that sounds really weird out of context, but the last time you were in here, you said something about being fed meat from a handsome man, so, you know.
He was talking about you, Paz.
No, I'm not a handsome man. But thanks for telling me I'm handsome. From the Queen, Her Majesty herself, that is certainly praise.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I am also now extra pissed. You know how, like, you take detachments, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you say, I'm taking this army, but now I want to apply these sub-rules to this army.
Yeah.
Which gives you, like, restrictions, but opens up avenues to do extra shit.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you are aware I have a Deathwatch army.
Yep.
Their detachment, which is the Black Spear Task Force, costs 3 detachment points. So I can't fucking take it on a 1,000 point army because it won't physically let me. So I'm gonna have to, like, pre-plan that with my opponent.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, I initially wasn't gonna mind it. I was like, yeah, sure, it'll be fun, it'll be interesting. But now I'm, like, seeing it. I'm like, you're kidding me. I have to take that many.
They should do something like they did in the previous edition, where if you didn't took a detachment, you could make an army without a detachment. You were just penalized in a different way. I think you didn't get extra command points, if I remember right, if you took, like, an unorganized force chart.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting figuring this out. I'm not a big fan so far. I don't even think I have enough Deathwatch. If we look at all my Deathwatch... No, I don't. I have 1,355 points of Deathwatch.
Once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Meet the
If I
legends
take
before they were
absolutely
famous.
everything
All it will cost
I
you is
own.
a small handful of credits. I have a standing arrangement with one of the Rhodian bodyguards backstage. For the small sum of 20 credits, he'll let me set up a meeting with you and the band.
Sorry, folks, we're just nerding out about tabletop games for a minute.
Well, I would like to help you out, but I can't arrange the meeting for free, and I'm afraid your charms would have little effect on the Rhodian bodyguards backstage.
Fuck you, my guy. I'm not trying to charm you to meet the band.
I'll be more than happy to arrange for you to meet the band. Until then, please enjoy the music.
I forget you're playing a game in the background.
This guy came up to me, like, I walked into this room, the guy came up to me and was like, hey, would you like to meet the band? They're pretty famous. In fact, they might be famous worldwide, or galaxy-wide soon enough. I'm like, cool. Okay. And he's like, but it's gonna cost you 20 credits. And I'm like, I can't afford that. He's like, well, your womanly charms are not gonna let you get to see the band for free. Bitch, you came to me! I'm not trying to meet the band! Fuck you! the arena.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility? Get away from me. I can't be seen talking with a common rabble. It wouldn't be proper for a man of my standing.
Well, fuck you too, my guy. I'm glad Terrace becomes a fucking rubble hellhole in the future.
Paz sounds pissed.
Well, the fucking guy was snobby to me. Fuck him. Bitch. They're all just regular NPCs. I just talked to you. Where is the entrance that I came in from?
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazuah deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Buy a deck. Fuck it.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else
I can cheat the system, Paz.
Cheat what system?
My Death Knights, because... sorry, not Death Knights. Death Watch. Because I have to take my 2,000 points, I'll just throw some Imperial Knights in there. And it will get them up to 2,000 points.
Dude, I think Imperial Knights, as cool as they are, I think it was a bad idea implementing them into the game. They are just so unbelievably powerful.
It's literally, they did it because everyone wanted Titans and they weren't going to give them Titans. And I know you can buy Titans, but who has that kind of money?
Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, like, as cool as it is, they should have been just kept to Apocalypse games. Same with the Stompa. The Stompa is unbelievably powerful as well.
Well, it's two different types of Stomper, isn't there?
Not for regular Warhammer. It's just one Stompa. If you go to Apocalypse, you have the mech-based Stompa, which has the Lifta Grabba, which, god damn, that was a fucking best weapon in the game. Even for, like, in comparison of the Imperials, what they had, because basically you just chose a vehicle, you rolled to hit, and if you hit, no matter what you did with it, that vehicle is considered destroyed, and then you throw it at another target. So basically, you could just pick one Titan-based vehicle, and like, that one's gonna be destroyed. But anyways,
yeah, I think it's the same kit, because you can buy a Stomper, but then also you can get... No, they're different kits.
Are you thinking of the Morkanaut and Gorkanaut?
Yeah, that's the two I'm thinking of.
Yeah, those aren't Stompas, but as far as rules goes, I don't think they were that bad. Honestly, I think they were kind of terrible for their points cost. I only used them because, like, here's the thing. So, fun fact for those who don't know about wargaming, there are three types of battles when it comes to 40k. You have your pre-game strategy, which is you building your army. You have the in-game strategy of, like, you implementing the army, and then you have the mind game strategy, which is, you know, you dealing with your opponent. Now, here's what I would do if I wanted to field the Morkanaut or Gorkanaut, is because it is a big unit. It is, like, terms of, like, size, it grabs the enemy's attention, everybody sees it, and they think, that's the threat. So, what you do is you go. Most people never fought a Morkanot Gorkanot because orc players are not that big, and most people like to optimize their armies. So they see a Morkanot and Gorkanot, and they're like, oh, "I'm just not going to choose that because I have better options." So most people are unaware of what it is and how it operates. It's not that great. So the idea is you put that in the middle of the field, and then you use it as a distraction. And then you grab light units that are fast, so orc bikers, Death Cop does, maybe a weird boy who could do the jump, and a squad of like 20 orcs, something like that. And then you use those fast ones to go grab the objectives, and then leave the Gorkanot to be basically the focal point of the enemy's attack. And then you just play the game as in like grabbing the objectives rather than playing the game as in like destroying the enemy's forces. So it's just a big distraction. Alright, good night, sweet. Sleep well.
Holy Sigma, let me lick your blessed toes.
What the fuck? The vehicles the orcs are going to get in the new box is interesting, and all the HQ options, like them. I don't know all these things, but there's a war boss. I'm assuming there's like a war banner. That's the equivalent of like a Space Marine agent. A big knob maybe. And then them redoing the Pain Boy and the Weird Boy were two really nice additions they were adding.
I'm actually getting it opened right now. I'll take a look. Warhammer 40k starter set. No, that's not. That is. I'm pretty sure the starter set does not come with Tyranids.
No, it doesn't. That's probably the old one. The Leviathan one that you can still get. I like how the pre-order for the rules is already out of stock. And the new terrain.
I really fucking hate Google. It is so garbage nowadays. Because, like, okay, so this is what I put in 40k, Games Workshop, Orcs, Space Marines, Armageddon. That should take me exactly to what I want to find, right? Alright, what is a pull open? The first one is Reddit Warhammer. It's someone asking, hey, anyone else think it might be the best starter box and have and ... Then 4 YouTube videos. Warhammer Facebook, there's more to Armageddon in the box. Then Steam communities, just Orcs versus Space Marines, Warhammer 40,000. Scrolling down, another Reddit 11 edition Armageddon box. Scrolling down, Bells of the Lost Souls, 40k, just how good is Armageddon. Scrolling down, Armageddon Battalion Orcs, which I don't think that's what we're looking for. Scrolling down, another Facebook. Why isn't it the first fucking post? If I go to Games Workshop, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the first thing that fucking pops up.
It'll be the first thing, because it's the main banner on that page.
Like, this is shit that I keep complaining about Google's. It's like, it should not be that fucking hard. And look, it's the first, it's on the fucking main page. Just as you said.
Yep. Told you, man.
Oh, God. Alright, let's see. What
Sorry
do
for
they
derailing Paz's stream today, folks.
So, that looks like a weird boy.
Yeah,
That's
there's definitely a weird boy, a pain boy, and a knob, like an orc boss. The war boss is the one that has, like, the steel jaw.
Yeah,
The
that looks like a
pain boy
war boss,
is
yeah.
The one all in white.
And the one with the big two-handed axe, that's probably a big boss, which is basically like it's a lieutenant equivalent. New weird or not weird boy. Pain boss, pain boy. One of the other. Those are all just looks like boys with a knob. 2 knobs? Two. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So if you include the 2, all right. So it's probably two squads of 10 boys. Which isn't a bad idea, but like, if this does not come with trucks, that is a fucking garbage. That's garbage.
It doesn't come with trucks.
Some grots. That's probably just a track. That's a new one, the fucking walker. That's never been introduced before. And then these are just Space Marines, yeah.
So there's like some kind of trike, right? With a dude on the back, like an orc on the back. And then there's the walker, which is just covered in munitions.
Yeah.
And then everything else is just a ground unit. There is no trucks, and I'm like, there's no flash kits in this, so this is all orcs you want to get into combat.
Dude, I'm sorry, this is a fail. This box should have came with a truck. I hate to say it.
Is half being generous? Yeah. No, about a third. About a third of the the Space Marines is close range, and then everything else is, I'm just going to shoot you at range, and the land speeder rules are already stupid.
I can't. Well, you know what? No. It still does not make sense because like you do have the weird boy, so you can do the jump. But the problem with that is you need 2. If for a basic army, you need 2 squads of troops. So you're only going to do a jump with 10 boys and a knob? Well, actually, no. The knob is included in the 10 boys. So, you're just going to get them shot up in Overwatch. And I know they changed the rules on Overwatch, but I still feel like you're going to lose, like, at least a quarter, maybe half, depending on the situation, to Overwatch.
But unless they update the Space Marines Combat Patrol, everybody takes Infernus Marines now because it's a unit of 10 Space Marines with flamers where they can just stand there and go, oh, I just auto hit on Overwatch, so good luck. Like, that's why flamers are more broken than they ever were, because, like, yes, they auto hit previously, but they now auto hit on your Overwatch. So all those times you need to roll a 6 to hit on Overwatch, flamers just automatically hit. You don't have to care, you just put them in a smart place.
Oh, you know what? This might be... You might be able to do 2 squads, 2 troops, because I forgot you could take Gretchen as a troop choice. So maybe I'm wrong. But still, I don't know, 1 squad of 20 boys, and then your other troop choice is a squad of Gretchen. I don't feel like that's a very smart choice, personally.
They've taken away the old...
Godly not, I don't have sassy hips. That's not a thing. My hips are normal, male, human anatomy hips. There's nothing sassy about them. Also, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Sorry, I'm looking at the unit composition real quick.
Of course. No sense in a youngster like you wasting your days away with an old man in a dingy bar. But if you ever want to chat, you know where to find me.
Knives and fists. Okay, that's new. The rules update on the app is the Combat Patrol is already going to be the box. So for Space Marines, you'll come with intercessors, so shoot your boys. The captain, who is just a relic shield and weapon. The librarian wouldn't have done the librarian, I'd have done the chaplain. The land speeder and the Vanguard Assault Marines. So the orcs.
Ladies and
just woke up from a nap after work. I hope the nap was good.
Their combat patrol is going to be the war boss. It's going to be the weird boy. It's going to be the war truck, which is the trike thing. It's going to be 2 lots of what's just called Ard Mob boys.
And over here, looking
looks
to
to be
again is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
normal boys. And it's going to be the Gretchens, so that box is fucking weird. I don't know, man. Because you're still going, here's a bunch of orcs. Okay, here's Space Marines that have ranged and melee capability. So I can tie up the things that are important and I can shoot the other things.
Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious.
Anyway, I need to get some sleep. I'll leave you to your stream.
Well, that was quick, wasn't it?
I hope you have a good night, Paz.
Girl on 2 fingers.
Does he only have 2 fingers? I don't know why it made me watch that cutscene. That I was not paying attention.
Whoa. I'm still seeing it.
That's a Mandalorian! That's an old school Mandalorian! For those who don't know, this is what Mandalorians used to look like. Old school Mandalorian. God, they don't make them like they used to.
I'm waiting to see this Mando and then I'm gonna go sleep.
Alrighty. I don't know if I can get a zoom in on that helmet.
The helmet's so weird.
Yeah, this is what Mandalorians used to look like. Uh-oh. Okay, we're not stuck. Oh, I miss the old Mandalorian.
Good night, Paz. I'll see you.
Alright, have a good one. Sleep well, Stoner. Have a good tomorrow.
Have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Back again? Is there something old Garuk can do for you?
You can't! Fuck you, Stoner. I'm gonna run my ads real quick, and I will be right back. Mr. Andy, I will be right back. Entertain chat. I don't know, talk about something while I'm gone. And not me. Anything but me.
Oh, so now I'm your bloody jester. Am I? Fine. Listen up, chat. Let me tell you about the time Mr. Croak betrayed me in the war. That slimy toad framed me for 4 things I didn't do, and we've been at each other's throats ever since. Now, there's a story worth telling.
I like how I walk away. I love how I walk away. And I'm like, all right, Andy, you entertain chat. And he, like an old veteran's like, I don't want to be a jester. So, you know what? I'm going to tell you an old wartime story, kids. Thanks, Andy. Thanks. I really appreciate you doing that for me. It was so nice of you to be that old veteran. So nice of you. couldn't talk about anything lighthearted or funny or anything like that. No, you had to go back to the old war, huh? Give me a lesson of Pazuah. Before each Pazuah match, you must select 10 cards from your side deck. 4 of these cards will be randomly drawn to form your hand during the match. Basic Pazuah deck has 2 of each card numbered 1 to 5, each to create the side deck. You will find other side deck cards as you play Knights of the Old Republic, ranging from 1 to 6. Select your 10 cards to form your side deck now. Okay. Are you sure? Yeah, this is my only option. The objective of the game is to have your face-up cards total higher than your opponent's, without exceeding the total of 20. If a player's total is greater than 20 at the end of a turn, a bust. The opponent wins the set, and then the player must win 3 sets to win a match. Your first player draws the card from the main deck and plays it face up and begins their turn. This is done automatically. This is your hand for the match. It is made up of the 4 cards randomly drawn from the side deck you have selected earlier. These cards have to last through all the sets of the match. After drawing a card, a player has the option of playing one of the cards from their hand. You can only play 1 card from your hand each turn by dragging it onto the board, or by double-clicking play the card. The hand is optional. I was tabbed out, but listening, so what if your feminine wiles would certainly work on chat? I'm sorry, fucking what now? 2. Now that's a story worth telling, which he then proceeds to not tell us? Well, that one I understand. I'm sorry. What if your feminine wiles? What? I'm fucking sorry. What? Can we backtrack real quick, Rabbit? After drawing a card, player has the option of playing one of the... Oh, I think I already read this. After drawing a card, a player has the option of playing one of the cards from their hand. You could play 1 card from your hand each turn by dragging it. Playing a card from the hand is optional. Pro tip: if your total is over 20, if your total is over 20 after you draw, you have a negative card in your hand. You can play it to bring it back under 20. During your travels, you might find cards that can be played either as a negative or a positive value. These cards are very rare and give the Pazuah player a strong tactical advantage. A hand card must be declared as a positive or a negative before it is played while it is in your hand, but you can flip it back and forth, but once it's played, it cannot be changed. A player's turn is over when they select either end turn or stand. If you choose end turn, you will draw a card in your next turn. If you choose stand, you will not draw a card any more cards. You cannot play any more cards from your hand until the next set match. You may now choose a card from your hand or end turn. When you went to see the band, the guy said your feminine wiles will not work on the band. So I was saying that they would work in chat. I don't have feminine wiles. And no, if I did, which I do not, they don't work on you all. The reason why I can fucking tell is because I tell y'all to stop doing shit. And what do you guys keep doing? You keep doing shit. So I know for a fact that's not true. You can only play 1 card from your hand each turn. Playing a card from the hand is optional. You never get more than 4 hand cards to start a match with, so you might want to save them. Okay. End turn? Your opponent uses the same rules as you do. Each turn they draw a card, and then they have to you have the option to play a hand card, or end turn, or to stand. I think we're gonna stand because we're at 19. If a player's total is exactly 20, they automatically stand. The opponent can continue to play until they stand or bust. Oh, it's basically kind of like blackjack. Got it. It's blackjack with extra rules. The opponent. Oh, you fucking bitch! Of course you had a negative card. The match continues until the player has won 3 sets. Ties do not count. You are never given more hand cards in the match, so use the 4 cards you have carefully. Okay. Oh, you bitch! The match continues until the players won 3 sets. Ties do not count. They are never given more hand cards. The match uses a 4. Okay, use them carefully. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, you fuck. I don't have a negative, so cool. They just have a better Pazuah deck than I do. I don't have a negative card! That is so bold. No, rematch. Rematch, motherfucker! Yeah. Yeah, I don't... I just want to play Pazuah! I just want to play! Go for the win. Fuck you! You cheated! I bet he has a negative. Fuck you! I knew you had a negative! Are you kidding? I don't have a negative! Of course.
Give me a drink.
Why, Rabbit? Why? Try now. Try what now? I don't have womanly wiles. That's not a thing. I don't have womanly wiles. I'm sorry to tell you. Are you cheating piece of shit? I don't know if I can beat the tutorial. I think it's fucking rigged. I'm not gonna stand on a 16. No. I'm gonna end turn. I'm gonna push it because I gotta make him use his cards. I guess I could stain. Hey, fuck you, game! I can't even use my +5s! Okay, cool. Cool.
Back again?
I just want to skip the tutorial and actually play. I just want to play! Okay, that was cheating. Of course. I don't have a negative, so let me guess. He's either gonna tie it some magic way or fucking cheat. Fucking cheating son of a bitch! Oh my guess, they're gonna get it magically on a 20. Or tie. What the fuck shit is this? You just magically had the perfect card. Cool.
Hello, wonderful viewers. Type socials to find me in other places on the net.
20.
Thanks again for watching.
Magic way. It's gonna be 7. Oh no! Thank God. I won one. What a miracle! Okay, game. The game cheated. Of course they got a magic 20. Can I actually play Pazuah without having to talk to you? No.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best?
Let's play.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
Okay. I just want to play. Why do I have to be the first to start? Well, I win. Let's see how they hold up. Oh, fuck you! Of course you had one of those! We're gonna stand. We'll see if they can get an 18. Of course, they got a magic 20. Alright, I lost this one. Maybe not. We'll see. Alright, my luck. Of course, tied. Now it's just the fucking luck of the cards. We're going Yu-Gi-Oh! Believe in the heart of the fucking Pazuah. Fuck it, stand, I guess. Of course. I literally have to keep going. Okay, y'all. I need negative cards! This is bull!
Nerve and skill.
I want to buy more Pazuah cards.
I'm going.
I don't want to do... We're just gonna do 5. That's bullshit! Yep. I'm just gonna let that, because, like, they got a natural 20. You know what? Tie it. I'm gonna tie it. Yeah, we'll do that. Wire, how you doing today? That is cheating, you son of a bitch! This game hates me! How y'all doing? I'm doing alright, despite how I feel about this fucking game of Pazuah. Okay. Nothing I can do about that. He's fucking cheating! Game of ball set. No, Pazuah. Let's hope I get a 1. No? Okay. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this. You shut the fuck up. I'm gonna murder you. I wanna buy. Yeah, I know I lost credits.
I
You
saw
have
your
Pazuah
match
cards?
against Niklos. If you could even call it that. You aren't much of a Pazuah player.
I need new cards. I need cards. How the fuck am I don't have any negative cards? And it doesn't help that he's fucking cheating. How the fuck do you get 2 natural 10s in 1 round of matches? Bullshit.
Wait, I know what you're going to say. It's great to see a woman in the duel ring strike a blow for equality. I'm a credit to my gender, blah, blah, blah. Just save it, okay?
Did I say I was gonna say that?
Business in the dueling ring. For some reason, every woman who comes in here thinks we should have some kind of female bond. Guess what? We don't.
Fuck you, I guess.
You know what? I'm not one for friendly chit-chat, so I'm just going to deliver the cold, hard facts. I don't want to waste any more time with you.
You know what? You deserve to get your face kicked in.
Now you know why they call me Ice. If you're looking for a match, go talk to Azure. He's that big hut over there in the corner. Otherwise, just go away.
Hello there, Offworlder. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Marl. I'm one of the duelists here at the Cantina. I was wondering when you'd get around to talking to me.
Do you know me?
No, we've never met. It's just that most people who come here to watch the duels are bored nobles, looking for a little excitement in their drab lives. But you're different. You look like you know a thing or two about combat. I'm guessing you didn't come here to sit on the sidelines and watch a duel.
Maybe.
Are you looking for a match? The duels themselves are simple enough. Two combatants armed with stun pistols enter the ring. One walks out a winner. The other is carried out unconscious on a stretcher. If you're interested in setting up a match, or if you want to place a wager, just go speak to Azure. He's that hut over in the corner. He'll make all the arrangements.
Understood.
My area of expertise is pretty much limited to the...
My area of expertise is limited to the dueling ring, but the combatants around here are the Cantina, but I'll try to answer. What do you know? Hold on. Do you know about the Republic skip pods?
Only what I heard from the news reports, which are all censored by the Sith. Some pods crashed into the Undercity. Anyone caught harboring survivors will be arrested and executed. Really, I don't think it's any of my business. The Sith want to call themselves rulers of Terrace. It's fine by me, just so long as they don't shut the duel ring down.
General information on Terrace.
I can only tell you what is recorded in the basic visitor guides. The Upper City is a beautiful destination where intergalactic travelers can find all their basic needs. If you're looking for excitement, the duel rings here are your best bet. Stay out of the Lower City. It's nothing but a gang-ridden slum. Is there anything else you want to know?
Tell me more about the duels.
The duels themselves are simple enough. Two combatants armed with stun pistols enter the ring. One walks out a winner. The other is carried out unconscious on a stretcher. If you're interested in setting up a match, or if you want to place a wager, just go speak to Azure. He's that hut over in the corner. He'll make all the arrangements.
Good to know.
Goodbye, stranger.
I haven't seen you around here before. You looking to step into the duel ring, or did you just come to watch?
Questions.
I don't have time to answer your questions. I need to stay focused for my next match. Maybe Azure can help you.
What are you looking at, fresh meat? You want a piece of me? You want to step in the dueling chambers with me?
Sure. You look like a pushover.
Big talk. Go speak with the hut in the corner to back it up. He's the duel organ.
Alright, fine. Twitch? Twitch? On Twitch? The Twitch? On Twitch? Would you look at that? We have Twitch on Twitch. Hi, Twitch. So you're using your feminine wiles to your full advantage? When the fuck did I say I was using my womanly wiles? Nani the fuck rabbit? Hello? The hell are you talking about? Wait, shoot first, party with me, we'll have a blast? Blast away, open fire, shoot, kill, maim. You good? Are you okay? Goodbye.
Nice looking alien!
There's no aliens, rabbit. Sorry, human. Betting windows closed. No more fights. People are sick of seeing the same duelist. Unless Games Azure organized the duels around here. New phase, dueling game. Human, maybe step into the duel ring. Of course there was aliens. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see any. I don't see an alien. Do you see an alien? There's no aliens here. There are no aliens. I don't know why you think there's an alien here. Weird that you would think that there's an alien. Yes, I see an alien. No, there is no aliens. No aliens. They're not here. There's no aliens on the screen. Why are you making shit up? You shouldn't make shit up. Making shit up's not good. Alien D. That's not. That's a stretch, and you know it. It has the same letter. Actually, it's a good one. No, that was a stretch. Might be interested. What's in it for me? Can arrange a fight in a duel ring if you win. Standard contract % of all rages. Don't worry, nobody dies in a duel ring. Death matches are illegal now. Most fighters in a duel ring use fiber blades or stun sticks. The ring's pretty small, but a few of the duelists use blasters, whichever you prefer.
Vibro blades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling
Let's look at alien!
There's no aliens! Duel ring, energy suppressor field to make sure that nobody dies. Weapons are limited so they don't hurt, but they hurt, they don't kill. And I've got a medic droid in case of serious injuries. Are you interested? We have persuade. You're joking, right? If I pay more, then everyone wants more. No, you get the same as the other was 10% my final offer. Alright, fine, fuck it, I'll do it. Good news, new blood for the ring. You need a nickname like Ice or Deadeye or Twitch. Good nicknames make people bet more. What's a good name for you? You're an off-worlder. You're new here. People don't recognize you. I know. From the duel ring, you'll be the mysterious stranger. Failure, our worst enemy. True. You know what? I like it. We'll go with it. Mysterious Stranger is a perfect name for you. You've got no past, no history. It makes you seem like some big, dark secret. Some people like people like that. Makes them bet more.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky.
True.
The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Underearth.
Ready for a duel now? Step into the ring right away. I'll set you up with Deadeye to start. I'll tell you the rules when you're ready. I'm ready. Fight the people, make some money. One rule, nobody dies. Your opponent goes down. You don't finish them off. Death matches are illegal. You're new at this. I'll start you off easy. Fight Duncan Deadeye. Deadeye Duncan. Are you ready? Let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Deadeye Duncan. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
Hold on one second, I gotta reset my positioning after doing that. We're just gonna do regular attacks. And that was quick.
It's over! The fight!
Ladies with gentle.
But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
Well, maybe you not have seen me in my greatness. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Good fight, good people, or good fight. People like you, mysterious stranger, they bet a whole lot when you fight. Makes me happy, makes me rich. I always pay my debts. You won, you get paid 10% of your purse. Here's a deal. That was a deal. Here's your credits. Come see me when you're ready to fight again. So they bet 1,000 if I only got 10%. Got it. You're a stranger? I knew you'd be back. You fought well. Some people, like you, stranger, they bet on your last fight. They'll bet more on your next. You get 10% as always. You want to step into the ring? Yeah, sure, fuck it. Now he's in. No, he's not dead. I didn't kill anybody. Ads? No, we'll be ending stream soon. We're not doing ads. Oh god, I clicked off. You handled Dunker pretty well. Mr. Two Fingers. He uses blasters in the ring. Sometimes, are you ready? Yes, let's go!
Ladies, and in this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't.
Yup.
I give you Girl on Two Finger.
Yup.
In the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name.
You heard him, no past. I wonder if I can throw grenades. Oh my god, my aim sucks. Well, at least my aim's not the only thing that's sucking right now. Oh, I got a solid hit there. Oh, fuck. Oh, thank God. Ooh, that was a close one. Stormtrooper fight. No. No. No.
Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious...
At least my aim is not the only thing.
You want
I didn't
unpredictable
say that!
noises, do ya? Well, here's a classic from the owl repertoire. Hoots. Hoo hoots. Now, there's something you don't hear every day. Happy now. Warbitha Coco.
I didn't say that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think we're ready for another fight. But
Hello,
I think
wonderful viewers. Type.
Shut up, Andy.
Socials to find me in other places on the net. Thanks again for watching.
I think it is time for us to wrap up for the night. Yeah. Here's 200 credits. Okay, so they bet 2,000 this time. Anyways, announcements. All right, tomorrow I will not be live. Friday I will not be live, but we'll be in the Discord. If any of you love Courage the Cowardly Dog, we will be watching Courage the Cowardly Dog inside of the Discord. That will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if that interests you, make sure you're either in the Discord or that you're gonna be there for the movie night per se. Other announcements, let's see, Saturday, early evening, we'll be playing some Grounded with Stoner, and then in the afternoon, we'll be playing, look, Paz? Wait, what, huh? What? What am I looking at? I don't know what you're talking about, that link doesn't exist, I don't know what to tell you, that's weird, it's obviously a Twitch glitch. It's a glitch on Twitch. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, so later in the we don't need to open it. It's clearly a Twitch. It's a glitch on Twitch. It's even sometimes I don't know what to talk about. It's a glitch on Twitch. Anyways, so later in the evening we'll be playing Star Wars: The Old Republic. We'll be community night. Feel free to join in if that's something that you're interested in. And then on Sunday we'll be playing Crisis. But it'll be Sabotage Sunday, so you get to mess with the game and mess with me. That being said, that is everything that I got to go over. Totally just gonna not acknowledge that clip at all because it never happened. It's obviously not real. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, I gotta find who we're gonna be raiding into tonight. I appreciate you all. Give me this before you go then. Give you what before I go then? What am I giving you? What doth I be given? What doth I giveth? The check-in? Oh, okay. Oh, let's see. Anybody that I'm currently know online? That is the question. I think we're gonna raid somebody new today. Anybody playing the same game? No, it doesn't really seem that. Let's see. Let's do some scrolling. I don't know what white knuckle is, but I think we're gonna raid this person. Okay, so yeah, they are English. Alright, I know nothing about them. They are called Palihimbo or Polyhimbo. I don't know how to pronounce it. We're gonna raid them. They're currently playing white knuckle. I'm gonna get this raid started. We're gonna go to my ending screen. Once it's all done, I'm gonna send y'all over to them. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, or morning, whatever time zones you are in. I appreciate you all. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you are less amazing than you actually are, because you all are wonderful. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good afternoon, evening, or morning, whatever time zone you're in. Bye-bye.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.